Welcome to this Airbnb. This is the entrance door. Has a nice little cubby hole here to put your shoes and jacket. We did have to borrow a couple of hangers from one of the bedrooms, but it's just nice and convenient, little things like having the umbrella. As you walk in, there's the stairs to the upstairs main living. Right here's a garage, but no, it's not really a garage. It's a play area. We were looking forward to riding bikes, but there's only one adult bike, so we ended up not doing that. They have a little grill and some toys. We really didn't do anything in here. We found that it was a little loud and people upstairs didn't like when someone was down here playing, but they do have the sauna and the games. Cool little bench made out of a snowboard. As you come down the hallway, the light there, there's a little half bath, which we used, which is kind of nice. Has a little medicine cabinet. Always love the storage. And then this is a nice little cave. We stayed down here and ended up being a nice little suite. We have a washer and dryer. We started a load of laundry for them. A little more to go. This goes out to the backyard. It is a ground floor. There is a spa. We ended up not using the spa. I couldn't figure out how to get it open. Old lady brain. And as we walk back here, that completes the main floor. And we'll go on up stairs to the ground floor. We'll go up the main floor. There are a lot of stairs and we are some seniors, so that was a little bit of a challenge. Here's the main living room. Plenty of chairs, which we liked. Has a nice little deck here. It's not covered, and it rained while we were here, and the chairs were kind of full of spider webs, so I don't think any of us hung out here, but it's nice to get some fresh air. We would step out and have a little fresh air. Again, back to the great room. We used this couch. We were glad it was so large, spread out. They had TVs. Our remote didn't work, but we stole one from one of the other rooms to use while we were here. Chairs weren't that comfortable in the dining room, and it does not overlook the lake, but it still was a nice place to hang out when we had our meals. It's 5 o'clock all the time somewhere. This is where we would hang out in the morning. We'd bring up our chairs and look out, and there's a river right there, which is nice. We really appreciated that they had a Keurig, and they actually provided some pods, which we really appreciated. But we had plenty of glasses and mugs, which we appreciated. We even had a couple to-go cups, which again, we took advantage of, which was nice. Nice sized kitchen, plenty of appliances. And a little pantry here. They did provide oil, salt, and pepper, which we appreciated. Not a lot of oil, and we used up what they had, plus a little more where we got at the store. Dishes. And of course, silverware and hot pads. I don't know that we used the hot pads. And lids and pans. And nice stove. We actually used the griddle in the morning, which we really appreciated having. And lots of pots and pans. Really appreciate the variety. And knives, and they were actually sharp knives, which if you've been to Airbnbs, you know that's not always the case. Nice plastics, which we appreciated when we were out and about. I'm clumsy, so I liked the plastics. Garbage disposal, which was nice. They actually provided some dish soap for the washing machine, as well as extra paper towels. Toaster, which we used. Dishwasher. Full-size refrigerator with ice. And you would know it, but it was full. Let's go ahead on upstairs. They did have a half bath here, which we all appreciated, being so close to the kitchen and living room area. And then as we do the stairs, this is, again, for the seniors, this was extra challenging for those that weren't in the basement. Come up to a little bath. This bathroom was a little bit of a challenge. This wasn't installed properly and it would fall off. And this isn't installed at all, just rested. So we had to be careful because then the curtain was on the ground. And then for some reason, it's also got a patch, so no bath in here. Gotta use the jacuzzi if you can figure out how to work it. And then we had the bedrooms up here. This was a nice size room. My sister stayed here and she said she really appreciated the view of the river. Right there. And then we have the little dungeon room, which we did not use. We just stole the linen from it. It was kind of dark and small and a little claustrophobic. It does have a little closet in here. And let's end in the little guest room, or the master room, I should say. Huge closet. Take a look at this. Big closet. Nice that they provided an ironing board. Nice big master. All the rooms had TVs, which was nice for privacy. Nice shower we do like going in showers without the tubs. Unfortunately, I think some of these lights are burnt out. Yeah, a couple of lights are burnt out. Let me turn those on so they know. And then the tub. There you go.